congrats on season 5. So exciting. Love the show. So what does it feel like to be able to move forward and keep this going?
It's so exciting. I love this show as much as I ever have, and to get to keep going, to get to continue to explore this world, and to bring our fans, you know, the laughs and the stories that they love and the relationships they love about this show it's such a gift. It's an incredible cast. The writing is just as smart and funny as it's ever been, and it's a blast. I'm having such a wonderful time.
And speaking of the relationships on the show, what might we see next in the saga that's the relationship of Amy and Jonah?
There are some, there are some twists and turns coming, definitely, but not something you'd expect. So I'm excited about the rest of season 4. I think it's going to end with a lot to talk about, and I think our audience will be super excited for season 5 by the end of this season.
Awesome. And then Ben, because I had mentioned to Ben, you know, ask him how it was with you as a director, because you directed a couple episodes, and he said you were just so great about the whole thing. So what was it like being able to be on that end of things and have them follow your...
I'm actually directing right now. I'm directing our current episode, and I love it. It's so exciting. You know, to get behind the camera and see this show from a different perspective is such a wonderful treat. Watching the cast through the lens of a director is just amazing. Everyone is so good at what they do, and not just the cast, obviously the writing, but the sets and the costume and our camera operators and our, you know, just everything is just working so beautifully together. And as a director, you get to appreciate everybody's contributions that much more.
And Nicole mentioned she sort of shadowed you, so what's that like to also be able to pass that knowledge on a little bit?
It's awesome. I mean, I shadowed all the friends I could shadow, and so it's really exciting to be able to, you know, show someone else, give them a glimpse of what it's like, and hopefully it gives her the confidence to step up and try it for herself.
And then what was it like, because Christie Metz is coming up on an episode, which you know, so what was that like to sort of have her on set and do a big scene with her and all that?
Christie was awesome. She just like stepped right into sync with everything and everyone. She's hilarious. I don't know how funny she gets to be on her day job, but she's so funny, and we had a great time with her.
That's awesome. And then also all those little interstitial scenes that you see throughout the show, fans love them. Are we ever going to run out of ideas for those, and do you ever give your input on those, like from real life experience?
I don't think that the writers have any shortage of ideas for those interstitials. I actually think they have a backlog of them. Whenever I'm in a big box store, I always have my phone out just in case I spot something that feels like a really great interstitial. I've sent Justin a few of my ideas, and I don't think he's ever used any of them.
So there's a lot to go around.
There's a lot, yeah.
Gotcha. Now, I know in the last episode, Amy was sort of starting her training of becoming a manager, getting into that. So are we ever going to see, like, is there a room for another manager at your Cloud 9 location, or how would that work?
I don't know. I think that question will be answered in the rest of season 4.
Gotcha. A bit of a spoiler, I guess.
Yeah.
And then also, so you recently had brought up about the Traveling Pants ladies having a group text message. Is there anything else, any more? Do you guys ever discuss the possibility of the next Traveling Pants and what the latest is with that?
Yeah, there's been a lot of conversation around a third film. The author, Anne Brescier, has put out a 5th book. So there's been a lot of conversation about whether a third movie can come together and make sense. And, you know, I think a lot of us want it to happen. But we'll see. I don't know.
And then congrats on How to Train Your Dragon 3 being such a hit. So what's that like, also being able to have that coming out at the same time as this season 5?
At this moment, like, there's a lot going on. It's sort of one of those things where it's like you're working on things for years and then it's all happening in the same week. That's the kind of week I'm experiencing right now. But I love the How to Train Your Dragon films so much. It's been such an honor and a pleasure to be a part of those films. I just think they're just top notch. I mean, I think they're wonderful films for anyone. And our director, Dean, has just done such a beautiful job with the whole series, and I'm so confident that it will continue to live as a classic. And it's bittersweet. It's sad to see it go, but I'm so glad that the audience is satisfied with the ending of the trilogy.